If you only knew the power of the dark side. I am your father. I have you now. Don't make me destroy you.
Hi, are we rocking out? Are we rocking with this TC? Juke, juke, juke. That's all we're doing. We're just juking hard. Oh, I don't see him no more. I do see him. I do see him. Oh, and we do take down the enemy's air tool. Bubble breeze. Bubble. And as I use my bubble a lot, use your bubble. Use your bubble, Murky. Bubble away. The bubble machine. Bubble up. But. Happy Easter. Happy Easter, everybody. Hello and welcome to the Daily Rotation video series where I normally go over each of the weekly heroes in Blizzard's Heroes of the Storm, but today I will be covering a hero that is not free this week. It's going to be an Easter special. And with that hero is going to be Murky. I made a Murky video a while back. Some people didn't really like it that much. It was pre-patch Murky, so he didn't have some of the significant buffs that he has now. And it was really more focused on pushing lanes more, especially because of the map we were on. We were doing Blackheart's Bay, and that map never is very good at exercising how a hero normally is on most of the other maps. So we're going to try him out again today, see if we can show him off, especially after the patch. He got a new talent, which makes him a lot stronger in team fights, and he also got some beefiness as far as health. He can cast his egg a lot more often, so you can be a little more aggressive with it if you want. Some of the pros and cons, I didn't go over this last time, so this would be good to go over quick here. Murky is super good at laning. He can split push very easily by just going from lane to lane, dropping his abilities, go to the next lane, drop his abilities, go to the next lane, drop his abilities, etc. He is a really good ganker because he can always come back into the fight really fast. If you die, as long as your egg's up, you'll be back in a few seconds, and you can kind of jump people, and with one of his ultimates, you can really lock people down if you pick up his stun ultimate. He's an extremely unique and interesting character. He never runs out of mana, he comes back to life quickly, he's good at pushing, he's good at team fighting. He's really kind of good at everything, in my opinion. Now, some of the disadvantages to him, he is really squishy, but with some of his talents and with some of the new benefits from the new patch, I think he has a lot better chance surviving than he ever did before with the build that I'm going to use today. So even though he's really squishy and he can get dropped very quickly by players like Nova, Zeratul, or Bala, most of the players aren't able to damage you down as fast as you can regain health. So he is squishy, and you know, if you use him to pick up things like gems on the new Spider map or coins on Blackheart's Bay, a lot of people like to avoid those because you can die so easily. I personally think you should grab him because I think Murky is very hard to kill when he's being played correctly. So let's go over his talents real quick, and I kind of start to explain how that works, and then we can jump into a match and you can see how it works. His Q ability is Slime. With this skin, it's going to be laying down eggs, which is pretty fun. But basically, it's a small AoE that slows the enemy and deals a pretty good amount of damage. And then his W ability is his Pufferfish. He throws out a Pufferfish that does a pretty big amount of damage when it explodes. It takes 3 seconds to blow up. And the problem is that can be auto-attack down. So if you're laning against somebody who is good at auto-attacking your pufferfishes, they can basically negate that ability completely. Sometimes you can use that to your advantage, as if they're going to focus on that, you can kind of try to gank them and try to do a little damage to them. And then his E ability is where all of his survivability comes from. It's called Safety Bubble. You become invulnerable. They can't target you. They can't attack you. If they start an ability and you pop the bubble, it just instantly cancels off wherever that ability left off. We're going to basically building around this because this is going to keep us alive, which is really the purpose of this Murky build I'm going to be showing you, is stay alive Murky. And then his trait is what makes him super unique. You can place an egg down, and then whenever you die, as long as that egg is there, you'll spawn within 5 seconds. And you can throw it down, I believe, every 15 seconds. If somebody destroys the egg, you can't lay it down for 15 seconds since it was destroyed. And personally, I think 15 seconds is plenty of time for you to run away and get somewhere safe. They pretty much have to destroy destroy the egg and then get you in a really bad spot, which can happen, but not very often. Most games I never die when my egg is down, and if I do, it maybe happens once in a bad situation. And then what his heroic abilities here, he's got 2 very good heroics. They're both very viable. Octo Grab is great for doing one-on-one confrontations and helping in team fights. Early game, it doesn't do any damage. It just stuns them for 3 seconds. So sometimes you can use it to annoy heroes. You can use it to stop them from maybe doing something like capping a camp or whatever to buy some time. Otherwise, it's super good at just locking a hero down for 3 seconds and letting your team finish them off for you. And even if you die, they continue to be stunned for 3 seconds. And then at level 20, you can actually talent it to do a pretty good amount of damage, so you can use it to really 1v1 a lot better. His other heroic is really good when you want to be pushing down lanes. So if you plan on being the split pusher extraordinaire Murky, you should be picking up this one because it does a ton of damage. Just a bunch of little murlocs come running out, they latch on to anyone and anything they can, and then they do damage to it. So this is a really good one for split pushing. The Octo Grab is what you want to pick up if you really want to have a team fighting presence. So let's jump into a match. I think we're going to be using, like I said, the Funny Bunny Murky skin. I really like it. And then I think I'm going to go with the Piggy mount today. I really like that Piggy mount. So let's see how we do it in our match today. And welcome to the Haunted Mines! Here we are with the friendly team of Gazlo, Tychus, Diablo, Rainer, and Murky. And we're going to be rolling up against an ETC, Tyrael, Tychus, Nova, and Zeratul. Tons of damage across the map with, a few exceptions of some heavy-duty melee warriors. But for my level 1 talent, I will be picking up the Bubble Breeze. It's going to give me a movement speed buff when I use my bubble. And as I use my bubble a lot, looks like we are going to be pushing pretty hard down here in the bottom. We don't need to plant that yet. We'll plant it up here. Plant it up here. Although, one thing to note is Murky, if you plant your egg on this side, somebody like Zeratul and Nova, they can come down and they snipe that egg out. But we'll see how aggressive they are. If they take out my egg, I'll have to be a little bit more tricky with where I hide it. But, not a big deal. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I don't think I've played Murky on this map, at least in a long time. I might just go back and forth, top to bottom, and help clear out these lanes. Looks like we're going to engage on the enemy Tychus. Let's throw that down, try to get on him. Come on here, Tychus. Come on here, Tychus. You're going to die. You're going to die, Tychus. Happy Easter! Happy Easter, Tychus! Happy Easter! Let's throw down the pufferfish. Hopefully the enemy Tyrael... Enemy Tyrael, get off my pufferfish! And Nova. Nova and Zeratul are extremely dangerous to Murky players, so please note that. Please note that. I'm going to have a hard time living here. I'm going to have a very hard time living with them, as they can burst me down within seconds, especially as the game continues to go on. So this is not a good matchup for Murky. Let's throw down the pufferfish. Splish splash. And then we can come up here and kind of help Diablo. Oh, here comes Tychus! Here he comes! Here he comes! Here comes the Tychus! Get him! Get him, boys! Get him! Get him! Use your bubble! Use your bubble, Murky! Use your bubble! And it looks like Zeratul and ETC joining in the fight there. Almost got him in my pufferfish. Almost. Now I'm gonna head back up to the... Oh, here's the enemy Nova. Assuming this isn't a clone. Assuming this isn't a clone. Oh, we're in a lot of trouble. Oh, we're in a lot of trouble. We are in so much trouble. The mines are opening. People are just about to respawn. I think we should be okay. But man, did they ever come down and wreck face there. Gazlo coming around. Now I'm going to take this vision back so we can have a little better idea of where the enemy team is in case they disengage in the mines. Might even grab... Nope. Nope. There's just too much battling going on up here. Too much battling. Let's throw down the pufferfish and use our bubble to get out of there. Unfortunately, oh, went in way too early. Went way too early, Gazlo. All right. Should group in mines. A lot of times people don't like to group up in the mines. That was an enemy Tychus for some reason. For some reason, I thought it was the friendly Tychus. So that was dumb. That was dumb. Oh, but look at him. He is so dead. He is so dead. Come here, Tychus! Oh, man, I cannot believe that. Murky's damage is so lame right now. But we are going to be picking up our level 4 talent, which is a new talent for Murky called Living the Dream, baby. Living the Dream. Let's get away from that ETC. I'm going to pick it up. What it does is the longer I'm alive, the more damage, ability damage I do. and it gets up to 25% bonus. So as long as I can stay alive from now on, at least the majority of the time, I will be doing a ton more damage. Let's come on, follow the friendly team into the mines here. I don't know where the enemy team is. They must have had a little bit of a difficult time. They must be up there. No, they're right here. Let's get this ETC. Throw down our... Nope. We're going to throw out our pufferfish up here, which should hopefully make it difficult for somebody to get away. ETC, go down. Yes, we do get the enemy ETC. And I'm going to follow this Nova around, even though she's going to take me out. And like I said, I want to stay alive. Hopefully put them in a situation where they can finish off Nova or Zeratul. I think he should have gone for Nova, as she has no escape. And Zeratul does have lots of escape. Before we jump into the mine here, I'm just going to drop this out. Pufferfish, it's a little difficult to land on heroes, so I like to use it as often as possible. Ooh, do I lay my egg down in here and just continue bugging the heck out of these guys? We're going to come on to the enemy Nova here. She's right here. This is the one. This is the one. We do take down Nova, no problem. That is great. And now Gazlo is going to help me take this boss. I can't take him for too long. Let's get out of the stun here. So, very glad that I engaged there. Looks like the enemy ETC is showing up, so we're going to need to focus on getting him down so he can't cause up too much trouble, because he's going to try to steal all of our skulls, but we're going to take him down before he can get too many, and we do win the Battle of the Skulls! Happy Easter! Happy Easter, everybody. I don't know if I mentioned that, but happy Easter. We got the Easter special here with the piggy bank. And I'm pretty happy about it. I'm pretty excited. Easter's a great holiday. You get to spend time with the family. Don't even get to see them too often, as I live a little further away than I used to. We'll just say that. We're going to take this camp here. It's a little harder in the beginning of the game, but let's see. What do we want to do? Someone going to help me out? I think I don't want to die. I think I don't want to die. That's right. There we go. I am going to pick up... Ooh, this is tough. I like the slow amount, and I really like the increased damage to slime targets, so I'm going to try that. Otherwise, if you're going for a push, full-on push Murky, I would pick up the compressed air. It makes your pufferfish a lot bigger, and you can clear out little waves of minions like this much easier. But you can't really... It's not, like I said, that's a fake Nova. We don't care about her. Let's see if we can help out the friendly golem. I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot, but... I think I can just run up. Nope. There comes that Zeratul. No, that was actually Tyrael teleporting in. Why we're defending, I don't know. Our golem is bigger. Why not push? Really no idea why we're not pushing. You really want to push when your golem's significantly bigger. Let's see if we can just pull them off our golem. As you know, the more they have to deal with us, the less they're able to do that damage to the golem. We're certainly not doing a good job of staying alive to build up our Living the Dream stack. But we're pulling them off our golem so it can do a little bit of work. As you can see, it isn't able to get very much done. Oh, I want to get behind enemy lines, take out this Nova. Yes, we can, baby. Yes, we can. We are going to fall to the enemy Tyrael, but we took down Nova, and I'd say that's a fair trade. I think they killed me 3 times. I took her out, so I technically came out on top in that match there. They're pushing up in the top lane. Very interesting strategy that our team has going here. Don't want to necessarily say it's bad. I see Zeratul. I see him poking his face around. He's probably hoping I'm going to lay my egg down in front of him so he can destroy it. But I want to come up here, help out the friendly team. We kind of missed the spot on the pufferfish. Oh. Why we're not pushing the golem lane is questionable. The enemy Tyrael is going to fall, and he's probably going to kill me. No, he's not going to kill me. He is not going to kill me. That's great. We are being pursued by Nova. We're going to throw out that pufferfish there and try to engage on her and Zeratul. Can we get up there? No. No, we're going to fall. We're going to fall. We're just trying to do some damage to the enemy team. Be a little annoying. And then I'm going to come down here and deal with the mercenary push while I pick up my level 10 talent. And I will be picking up Octo Grab. What this does is it's going to lock somebody in a stun for 3 seconds. It doesn't really do any damage while they're in the stun, but it's a really great way to help your friendly team secure some kills, as they're doing a good job up there. This stinks. I really want to be the team fighting Murky today. I want to be the team fighting Easter Bunny Murky. But, you know, nobody's down here, and it's kind of silly to just leave the lane where the golem spawns unprotected. ETC trying to engage on me, but as you can see, I'm taking out those mercenaries, and I'm just going to have him follow me around. Hi, ETC. Hi, are we rocking out? Are we rocking with their socks, ETC? Juke, juke, juke. That's all we're doing. We're just juking hard. I see somebody in stealth. I don't know where they are, but they're probably going to come out and engage on me. We're just going to bubble away. Probably bubbled a little too soon, but we did get out of there just fine. Let's see if we can regroup with the friendly team, as I would really like to enter the mines with them. With 2 stealthers, I don't know if I really want to be aggressive with my egg pushes. It's such a small map. It's not gonna hurt too much. Somebody's right here. He's coming in. He's coming in. He's coming in. Get him! Get him! Get him! Yeah! Tychus is helping me out here. He's helping me out. Oh, come on, baby. Come on. We get to him. We get to him. We do expose Zeratol once again. I was going to lock him in, but I don't want to say unfortunately. It's not unfortunately. We do grab Zeratul. I don't know if you know this, but if you use your ultimate and it gets interrupted by a friendly team member or something. Hi, ETC. Hi, ETC. ETC, that's so rude of you just to smash me with your guitar. Why don't you sing me some... Oh! Getting blown up by the enemy Nova. But, I mean, as you can see, we spawned right next to these mines, and we haven't died yet. Let's throw this thing down. Let's blow these guys up. Actually, that's all over, so we can come and just continue to push this lane a little bit, help our golem out. I seem to be the only one who really wants to push on the golem side. But, you know, whatever works. Whatever's clever, team. We are going to be picking up our level 13 talent, which is called the Bubble Machine. It's going to allow... Let's throw this down right... Oh, man! Oh, man, we were off there. We were off there. Let's see if we can bug Zeratul. We do bug Zeratul a little bit. He is going to take us down. Not a big deal. We just want to keep pushing this lane harder and harder. As you can see, the friendly team, they're pushing up on the top. Can anybody help me take one of these camps? Yeah, we'll see. I mean, level 13 Murky, I don't know. He can definitely jungle at level 16. There's no doubt about that. Level 13, let's give it a try. I mean, we should be able to take this camp, no problem. Should be able to take it, no problem. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. We are just going to pound this guy away. Pound him down, pound him down, pound him down. User bubble for a second, which should get our slime ability back up. And we do take that camp, no problem. Murky's a fairly decent jungler as the game goes on. Here we go, once again, wasting time defending a much... No, I'm sorry. We lost the golem race. We lost the golem race. I was unaware of that. I thought we were doing so darn good down there, but that Zeratul and that Zeratul and Nova, they cleaned house quickly. So we're going to take up the middle mercenary camp. As you can see, we're pushing pretty hard on the top, which... You know, it's certainly not a bad strategy. It's putting a lot of pressure on the enemy team. And here comes ETC, but he's just a second too late, which is great. But we don't want to be focusing on them too much. Let's see if we can grab somebody in a stun, but we are going to fall. They do continue to be stunned, so we did get the kill on Tychus, even though we fell during the stun. And we're going to re-engage in this battle right away. As you can see, enemy team members falling left and right. Excellent. Enemy Nova is on the run. We're going to come up here. Gazelle will hopefully help cut off her retreat. We'll just come down here, splash her a little bit, take out that Nova. Take out that Nova. And now we're going to push up here pretty darn hard as the entire enemy team has been wiped. Let's throw down the pufferfish so it hits some minions as well as the keep. And then we'll come in and we'll just push hard. Let's take away their fountain. Hi, ETC. Bye, ETC. For my level 16 talent is going to be Rejuvenating Bubble. This is how we're going to stay alive much better. Oh, no. Oh, darn. Cast time's so fast. You just can't cancel. As you can see, whenever I use my Rejuvenating Bubble, I get pretty much all my health back. We're going to make sure Zeratul can't get away. Somebody help me here. Oh, they fell back. They fell back. All somebody had to do was literally throw a rock at Zeratul's face, and he would have died there. Unfortunately, my stun doesn't do any damage. I was able to get off my slime. It just wasn't quite enough to take him down. So we'll just hang out down here, try not to hit the wrong button, and wait for these mines to pop up. Here's Nova. As you can see, I got all my health back now. So this Rejuvenating Bubble helps me stay alive so much better with people like Nova and Zeratul and all the people that like to drive me nuts. Hopefully the friendly team is planning to engage in the mines. We will see. We will see. You know what I'd like to do is take these corner ones. The ones on the left side, there's way more skulls on the left side, but if I can take these I'm assuming that people won't be running through this way quite as much. Except the Nova. Except the Nova. Nova, where you going? Where you going, Nova? We're just going to lock her down to be annoying. And hopefully get some of our stuff back up. And just sit here and attack her. I think we can actually take this Nova. We're going to bubble up so we won't take any damage from her ultimate, and we do take down that Nova. No problem. No problem. As you can see, Nova versus Murky. No contest. No contest. Let's throw down the pufferfish. Engage. Looks like they're trying to run, but with Diablo's lightning breath, it's going to make it pretty darn hard. No, no, Tychus. No. Oh, throwing our rotten eggs all over the place. All over the place. Let's continue to grab these skulls as the enemy team is mostly wiped right now. We'll throw that down there, throw that, and they should all blow up. There we go. No problem. So Murky gets very strong late game. I have 15 stacks of Living the Dream, so my ability powers are very strong right now. Hey, Tyrio! Let's see if we can lock him down in a stun, which is going to help Jim Raynor do a ton of damage to him. And then we're going to come out and start doing damage immediately on this Tyrael and secure the kill. And now we got an enemy, Zeratul, coming down here as well. But we are going to fall to him, unfortunately. Lose all them stacks. All them stacks. Zeratul must have cleaned frickin' house. Holy crap. 3 members of the enemy team were down. We had most of our team up, and we lost them all. That is crazy. I'm going to let Gazlo know I'm right on my way. I'm actually just going to drop my egg right here. So if somebody comes at the boss, as long as they don't come that way, Gazlo, he's setting up. He's setting up for success. He's setting up for success. This should be pretty easy between Gazlo and I. We're just going to pufferfish out, get the regen orb for the friendly Gazlo, and just continue to down this boss without a problem. Look at that. Holy crap! That Nova got vengeance, and she got vengeance hard. But we're going to spawn right back over here and try to get some... Oh, Zeratul! I see you, Zeratul! I see you! 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 We're going to bubble back up. Oh, I don't see him no more. I do see him. I do see him. Oh, and we do take down the enemy Zeratul. Excellent Murky play. Excellent Murky play. We're going to bubble up out of here and just bail for the moment. Yes, there we go. We bail. Because my egg was semi-exposed, we're just going to throw that down. What are you going to do, Nova? What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Unfortunately, our golem is still a little bit weaker, and it's really not pushing very hard because we didn't work on anything as far as taking it down. We're going to need some more assistance right here, for sure, as the enemy team is engaging and trying to push with their golem as they have a little bit of a stronger golem, but not much. I mean, we're certainly in a decent spot here. I'm going to bubble up and try to lock this guy down. He's going to take some damage. I am going to fall, and then I'm going to respawn back in those vines as nobody found my egg. It's very cool, very cool, very cool. We do lose all of our stacks of Living the Dream. We are no longer living the dream. So not really a big deal. Our golem isn't being contested as 2 members of the enemy team are trying to push and 3 members are down. So I will just come over here. It's a 43 golem. It's certainly not considered a weak golem. And let's see if we can make Zeratul's life miserable. We're just going to continue to make his life miserable. Hey, Zeratul, look, I got all my health back, Zeratul. Look at me. Look at me, Zeratul. I got all my health back. Oh, yeah, and I hit you with that. Oh, yeah, stay in here. Stay in here. There we go. There we go. Tyrael, we're going to hit him, pop in the pufferfish, and just skate away. We are just going to skate away. He should be able to pursue... Nah, not really. He's just going to chase a Murky all over the map, and he's going to waste a lot of time. And now we're going to engage on him, use this, pick up the Shark 2, and it's starting to do damage. It's starting to do damage. It's starting to do damage. Diablo coming in to help me finish off this enemy Tyrael. You mess with the wrong Easter Bunny today, buddy. Oh, he thinks he's getting away, but the bubble's going to be up. The bubble's going to be up, which is going to help me pursue, and with the help of Tychus, let's get out of that. Let's get out of that mess. I'm going to just drop... Nope. I was going to drop my egg, but we'll just keep it down in the mines. Maybe we'll die right as the mines spawn. I don't know. Maybe we won't even make it to mines. As we are level 20, we do have a one-man advantage on the enemy team. So I'm going to come down here and help. Daddy TC! Daddy TC! They waste a bit of time taking out me instead of the other friendly member who fell, which was Tychus. But they do get both of us, and then in the bottom lane, as you can see, Gazlo and Raynor are starting to push up against that core. But unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to do much, guys. I don't think we're going to be able to do much. I'm just going to come here, slap that. Actually, you know what? You know what we can do, Gazlo? We can make sure that this minion wave makes it to the core. That's what we can do. Jim Raynor trying to run away from the enemy ETC. And he's taking a bunch of damage, so that's great. I'm going to lock this guy down. Come on, guys, right here. Oh! But we do get killed by the gank squad. We do drop to the gank squad. No big deal. It's going to be a bigger deal for our friends Gazlo. And is Raynor still out there? Raynor's still out there. Let's see if we can help him disengage, as I would rather give my life and sacrifice so he can get away. But it looks like he's not having an issue getting away. I'm going to come down to the mines and clear out the spot where my egg is. That way, I should hopefully not have to worry about someone roaming through this area right here. I do kind of want to move it a little bit more out of vision. We should dive core. I'm fine with that, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I want to get... Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Let's see if we can help out Jim Raynor take out this... No. 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 We're going to bubble up out of there, and then we're going to re-engage. No. No, this is dangerous. I'm sorry, Raynor, but this is freaking dangerous. My egg is right over there. We're just going to fall back, my friend. Looks like they still haven't killed off my egg. There it goes. There it goes. But we're going to get as many of them skulls as we can. We're just going to get as many of them as we can. I'm going to take Gazlo's advice. Oh, we're going to bail. We're going to bail. We're going to bail. Zeratul coming in. Gazlo's right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, come on. Help me out, Gazlo. Help me out. Damn, son of a gun. We do fall without the egg. That is very unfortunate. I was really hoping Gazlo would help me out. He does get the kill, but... man. Ah, man. That is very unfortunate. Oh, man, that's not how you spell fortunate, so... I don't know. That's so frustrating. It's so frustrating to die as Murky without an egg. I mean, especially late game when your death timer is 60 seconds. That's not fun. We can take a look at what we've been doing here. Doesn't look like a whole bunch of hero damage. We have done pretty significant amount of siege damage, and we are a top XP contributor. So, I mean, I haven't engaged in every single team fight. As you can see, the friendly team, they started up in the top lane, which was kind of interesting, and I just focused down in the bottom lane to make sure that pressure came from there. So even though my numbers aren't that high, I think you can go back and look and be like, yeah, you know, he took down Nova, he took this person down, he helped secure this kill, and that's really what's important. You'll play with a lot of people. Uh-oh. Friendly Raynor is in a bit of trouble. Here we go. We are going to re-engage and hopefully plant our egg down before we get into any trouble. I guess we can just throw it right here just to be on the safe side and then throw it down as we get closer to the core. But it looks like we're going to win this game. I don't think there's going to be any issue with it as long as they can't wipe us out real fast. But they may be able to do that. It looks like they are going to wipe us out pretty darn fast. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Come down here. Where are we, Murky? We do win the game, so that is good. Looks like they just took a little bit of siege damage. But like I was saying, so even though you don't have big high numbers, as long as you know, I mean, I was around 22 takedowns, 4.5 deaths. That's quite a bit more than I would really like on Murky, though. When you're picking up Living the Dream, you want to stay alive, and once you reach level 16, you should easily be able to stay alive. I'm sure you saw that it was very difficult for even Ethereal or Zeratul and Nova to take me down. They pretty much needed to be able to drop me instantly in order to take me down. And then at the end there, we had, definitely a risky play by me trying to stick around and pick up those skulls when I knew my egg was going to get destroyed. But to be honest, I wasn't that concerned as we were doing very well. I think that Murky is extremely viable right now. I honestly didn't think he was not viable before. He just wasn't super strong. But after the patch, he now has a little bit more sustain and life, and the Living the Dream talent really helps give him that burst potential damage. A lot of times you can actually get up and be like, maybe not top hero damage, depends on your team comp, but you can get really high on team damage if you're constantly focusing on the hero fights. I like to play Murky as more of a character who's going to be doing whatever the team needs to do. If I need to pick up a camp, I'm going to pick up a camp. If I need to push a lane, I'm going to push a lane. If I need to engage in a team fight, I'm going to engage in a team fight. And you might say, well, doesn't everybody do that? No, not everybody does that, for one. Maybe they should, but I do it in a much more aggressive way because of my fast respawn and because of my egg placement, so I can get to places on the map much quicker. But yeah, I hope that helps. Some of you guys didn't like my last Murky video as much, so I tried to focus a little bit more on team fighting here. Hopefully some of those one-on-one confrontations were enough to make you guys go, okay, yeah, that's pretty good Murky play, pretty good. I don't know, we'll see. I really don't play him a whole lot, but maybe now that I have this real fun Easter skin, maybe I'll play him a little bit more. Who knows? Look forward to talking to you guys all again next time, and like I said, have a happy Easter. Make sure that you hang out with family, friends, whoever. Just have a great holiday.